Hey, what's up everybody? Robert184, 2Rs2Bs, gundam.tk, and you've already seen the master grade God Gundam, but today I'm going to add in a little something extra. One of the fun things here of looking around in used shops is that you're going to stumble across old stuff like this, like magazine, add-ins, etc. And that's exactly what this is. This is the master grade G Gundam version up parts. And it's basically saying that you can turn your master grade G Gundam and version it up. And this came from Dengeki Hobby magazine, and in 2002, their January issue. So what exactly consists of a version up here? Well, the main appeal for me was the God finger. You're going to get a new set of left and right hands there, but then you get into some of the crazy stuff, like you're going to get Domon Cash head parts. Two kinds it says here, but look at that. The Gundam helmet with the human face, which you did see in the anime. And in addition to that, you're going to get a Gundam Crush head. And if you look at that very carefully, it's basically after Domon heat ends somebody and rips off their head, then you're going to have the leftover head hanging out of his God fingers. Cracking this open, you're going to get a whole bunch of cardboard inserts and a single plate. The name of the plate is MGG Gundam version up parts, and it says Dengeki Hobby right on here. And the basic parts you're going to get are the God fingers, and then you're going to get two sets of helmets here, and two faces that are Domon Cashes, not the Gundams. Looks like this is going to be the heat-ended head, and then you've got some V-fins. When you've cut everything out and put it all together... Oh wait, actually I'm using the complete wrong words because these things do not go together very well, if at all. So for example, with the manipulators here, you'll notice that there's no pegs, no holes, nothing. So you're going to have to use some glue to put those together. Even where they do include pegs and holes, like on this Gundam face, when you put in Domon's face, there is absolutely no bite there. It's not going to stay in place at all until you actually seal it up. And to seal up well, it will not do, as with these pegs and the holes here. When you line everything up, again, absolutely no bite. The faces are at least somewhat interesting, with a closed mouth and an angry scream. The V-fin is then capped with another part, but again, that doesn't stay in place. So you're going to have to glue this if you want to keep everything together, but then that's going to lose the freedom of swapping the faces on and off. When I bought this, it didn't come with an instruction manual, which probably would have been in that issue of Dengeki Hobby. But anyway, I wish I had some help, so please let me know what your imagination with a comment down below. But inside this, you're not able to put on the head because there's no back part to it, so I'm assuming this is just a trade-off for the regular G Gundam head. But what kind of head exactly is this? Well, I figure anyway it's the top for this, but on the inside of this there's two sets of holes but no pegs, so you can't actually keep this bottom part together. And it looks like there's the bottom fangs here, and then you've got this top part is a separate part with a set of Gundam eyes and fangs. And of course, as soon as you try to put the helmet on there, everything's going to fall apart without some glue, but you get the idea. But is that from a scene? I'd have to go back and watch, so if somebody has a better memory, please let me know. Thanks to the wonders of Tamiya Cement, we have a completed head, the melting part with the face that's still not in there quite as good as it could be, the empty helmet, and two additional God fingers. Somewhat disappointing though is on the left you have the real God finger from the Master Grade kit, and here we have the version up parts in completely different colors, and it also feels like different kinds of plastic. Final result is as you see there. I don't think that the hands stand out because they match the red of the Gundam too much, but the comedic value of having Domon's face on a Gundam is actually probably worth a couple dollars. Bottom line, I wouldn't call this a version up, but instead a version down because of the poor plastic, the poor construction, and of course I don't have the manual. But overall, pretty disappointing, and unless you find it for a couple dollars, not something I'd say you have to rush out and pick up on your own. Anyway, everybody, if you could help me out, if you have ideas, what do you do with these? Please let me know down below. Thanks for watching, everybody. I wonder if a joke is necessary at the end of this video. Maybe they'll include this next time.